Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And welcome to the 57th commencement ceremony for Amos P. Godby High School. At this time, we would ask you all to please stand and remove your hats for the presentation of our colors by our Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. Color Guard, present the colors. At this time, would you please join me in reciting our Pledge of Allegiance and then remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Omega Forbes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our principal, Mr. Desmond Cole.
I'm going to ask that we give that young man, our SGA president, Omega Forbes, another big round of applause. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd like to do several welcomes and introduction of guests. Superintendent Rocky Hanna, School Board Chair Dr. Marcus Nicholas, School Board Vice President Darrell Jones, School Board Member Lori Lawson Cox, and in her absence, Alva Swafford Smith, Roseanne Woods. I would be remiss if I did not include the team that makes a lot of things work. I'm going to introduce several names, and they may or may not stand behind me if they choose. Assistant principals, Dr. Tiffany Browning, Terry Gallen, Dr. Ronald Peterson, and Alex Stemley. Our athletic director, Teresa Gunter, testing coordinator, Sean Willett, Play-Doh supervisor, Sam Oliver Jr., and senior sponsors, Ashley Green, Emily Gwynn, and Mr. Steve Lubitz. Guidance counselors, Damie Alonzo, Amy Diskin, Nikki Poe, Tamika Rump, Brittany Schmeckenbecker, and not last but not least, I want to recognize our faculty and staff that are in the arena, and we have a lot on right behind or to the side of our graduates. I want to give them a round of applause. And before I get into my remarks, I want to also recognize the many Godby alumni that are in the audience today. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, good evening, parents, family, and friends. I welcome each of you to the 2026 Amos P. Godby High School graduation ceremony. My name is Desmond Cole. I've had the privilege I've had such a great privilege serving as a principal for 9 years at Godby High School. Thank you for being here this evening and taking the time to participate in such an immensely special occasion. I know our 2026 graduates appreciate your unconditional love and unwavering support for such a huge milestone. To Superintendent Hannah and the Leon County School Board, thank you for all you do to support the students at Godby High School. Seniors, class of 2026, congratulations and welcome to the best day of the school year. Welcome. And it's okay to, this is a clap-worthy event, so it is okay to do that. Soon you will be alumni of Amos P. Godby High School. If you are excited, that is the appropriate emotion given the magnitude of such a noteworthy event. This is an incredible milestone worthy of high levels of exhilaration. Pride swells all around me in this magnificent moment. This is the 9th graduation ceremony I have provided over since being honored with the opportunity to serve at Godby High School. I learned pretty immediately that every class is special. Every class is special. I cherish each class for different and endearing reasons. I love them all equally. Much like the 8 others before them, this class means a lot to me personally. The high school experience takes on a different look for everyone. Through these 4 years, educational growth and enlightened thinking usually occurs. Friendships are born, some lasting a lifetime. Friendships don't come easy. Be proud of those lasting friendships and connections that you've established over the years. From my seat as principal, I was able to watch students mature, grow, and extend themselves, doing something so new, so far out of their comfort zone that they question it. It probably hurts sometimes, but they did it anyway. Stretching oneself sometimes means being a part of something, a cause, or a project that is much greater than themselves. Magic happens in those moments. When you look to step beyond the hallways of Amos P. Godby High School, please know that the success and the prosperity are yours should you make the choice to seize it. Seizing it is the choice. Never letting go, especially when it's important, is your commitment. Setbacks will happen, as you guys know, and the waters may become muddied, but do not allow that to stop your progress, your trajectory. Stay committed is my message. Stay committed. Get up, place a focus on the final outcome, and work hard. Huge life dividends will be the fruits of your labor and perseverance you've long seen for yourself. Being first to cross the finish line has value. We know that. What I have learned through the years is that giving supreme effort and finishing the race has always had tremendous value. When taking on a task, no matter what it is or how important you feel it might be persistent, make it personal, and do your absolute best. Go forth and choose a path that aligns with your skill set. Try to find something that you enjoy doing as a profession. If you authentically enjoy it, what you do, you will never work a day in your life. Always reflect peace, love, gratitude. Allow love and grace to be the guiding force in your life. Love and grace. Don't be hard on yourselves. Persevere. Love each other. Love your family. Extend yourselves. Peace, love, and grace. Before closing, I would like to extend a few personal words of thanks to our graduating seniors. Thank you for your smiles and laughter as I look around the room, trying to make eye contact with several of you guys. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your perseverance and your resolve. Some of you are here because you didn't give up on the graduation process. You did not give up. You're fighting all the way to the last day. Yes, it's okay to clap. This is a clap-worthy event, folks. You did not give up. Thank you for your willingness and your ability to disarm me and others. And thank you for being the Godby Cougar. Yes, it has indeed been my honor to serve as principal. Everybody here is super proud of each of you. Your Cougar pride cannot be denied. I want to say that one more time. Your Cougar pride cannot be denied. At this time, I have 5 incredibly special awards to announce. Each of the 5 award winners should stand briefly to get recognized after hearing their name called. Male Athlete of the Year, Trey Stinson. Female Athlete of the Year, Logan Cornelius. The Classic Cougar is an award voted on by the faculty and staff, which recognizes one senior that best represents the senior class, excelling in the classroom and as an on-campus leader. This year's Classic Cougar, let me try that again. This year's Classic Cougar is Jaden Rowe. The William J. Munford Award is an honor to honor the former Senator William J. Munford, who has dedicated his life to serving others. Mr. Munford served as the principal of Godby High School and later superintendent of Leon County Schools. This award signifies great character. This year's winner is Zuri Cole. The Amos P. Godby Award honors the student who has the administration feels that best represents service and commitment to education. Amos P. Godby believes strongly in the value of education. He worked tirelessly to bring quality education and excellence to classrooms throughout the state of Florida. Over the 9 years I've been at Godby, I have the immense privilege for me to select this award. And this year's senior is Talis Jean. Yes, please join me as we celebrate these winners. I want to now introduce our superintendent, Rocky Hanna.
All right, first things first, we have to document that today actually happened and you graduated, so do something cute, not too cute. You have not come across the stage yet. Guys, you're about to become a part of a very elite group. 57 years, Cougars have come across this stage, and after you come across, you'll join that alumni association in one of them. So once again, if you graduated from Godby High School, will you please stand up? Chances are I probably taught some of your parents. And chances are I probably taught some of you guys' parents at Godby when I was there in the early 90s. I can't tell you what an honor it is for me to be on the stage to say a few words to this senior class. And by the way, you look great. I always love looking at that blue and white. So having been a product of our public schools myself, although it was not at Godby, I had a lot of my friends that went to Godby. And now, at 4 years at Godby teaching and coaching, it's an honor for me to say a few words to you. First, to our parents, thank you for trusting Leon County Schools, and more specifically, thank you for trusting Amos P. Godby High School for the education of your child. I can assure you, after they graduate tonight, or today, they are more than prepared academically for whatever their next step in life may be. If you are a parent, a grandparent, or help raise a child in this year's senior class, would you please stand to be recognized, and students, give them a round of applause. Some of you guys were not cheering very hard for your folks, and you're going to be asking for money after it's over. And finally, to Principal Cole and the entire faculty and staff at Godby, I cannot thank you enough for seeing these students to the finish line. Your love, care, and compassion for these kids is evident in the work you do each and every day. These young people have been extremely fortunate to have had you in their lives. At this time, with the faculty and staff at Godby High School, please stand to be recognized. Guys, give your teachers a big round of applause. And finally, to the senior class, the class of 2026, congratulations on realizing the first major milestone of your young life, graduating from high school. Congratulations also for all that you accomplished academically, athletically, and in the arts. You should be extremely proud of yourself. And finally, thank you for your leadership and for making Amos P. Godby High School a better place for those who will follow in your footsteps. It has come to my attention that immediately after graduation ceremony, several of you have committed yourselves to serve our country in the armed forces. As a former officer in the United States Army, I would like to personally thank you in advance for your service and sacrifice to our great nation. At this time, would you please stand if you are leaving and joining the military? And graduates, before I sit down, I'm going to offer you just a few pieces of advice. First, tonight cannot be the end, or today cannot be the end of your educational journey. Today is simply the end of the beginning. Your next step must include continuing your education in some form or fashion. It could be at a university, a community college, a technical college, or in the military. The equation is simple. The more education you have, the more opportunities you have to choose in life. Second, never, ever, ever give up on yourself. Never. There will be doubters. There will be haters. Stay the course and continue to believe in yourself and persevere. In life, you will experience a number of setbacks and defeats. Never, however, be defeated. And finally, you do you. Stay true to yourself and stay true to your passion. Mark Twain once said that the two greatest days in your life are the day you were born and the day you discover why. Why did God put me on this earth? Now I challenge you, my young cougars, go out and discover your why in life. I promise it will lead you to both happiness and success. Godby High School class of 2026, over the last 4 years, you encountered challenges and still you rose. You encountered doubt and still you believed. And now you walk across the stage today, not just as graduates, but as triumphant authors of your own future. Congratulations, God bless you, you're going to be great. Go Cougars.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us in celebrating our class of 2026 graduates. Graduating from high school is a major achievement in a person's life. Graduating with honors is even more impressive and is an indicator of the hard work and dedication students place on their education. We would like to recognize those of you who are graduating with honors. Please briefly stand as I describe your achievement, and then you may be seated. First, our commended scholars. These graduates have a weighted grade point average between 3.5 and a 3.99 and are wearing a white cord. Please stand. Cum laude graduates have a weighted grade point average of a 4.0 to a 4.249 and are wearing a bronze cord. Please stand. Magna cum laude grads have a weighted grade point average of a 4.25 to a 4.39 and are wearing a silver cord. Please stand. The highest honor recognition is summa cum laude for a weighted grade point average of 4.4 and higher and are wearing a gold cord. Please stand. In addition, we have those graduating as members of our specific honor society. Please stand as I name your honor society. Members of the National Honor Society, please stand. Members of the National Press Association, please stand. Members of the International Thespian Society, please stand. Members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, please stand. Congratulations, graduates.
We also wish to recognize those graduates who have earned certifications in a specific field. Please stand as I name your certification. Graduates who have earned their Certified Nursing Assistant certification, please stand. You may be seated. Graduates who have earned their phlebotomy certification, please stand. All right. And graduates who have earned their emergency medical technician certification, please stand. Finally, we would like to recognize the students who have worked to satisfy not only their high school certification, their graduation requirements, but earned 60 college credit hours, satisfying their requirements of earning an associate arts degree from Tallahassee State College, wearing their TSC cords. Will those graduates please stand? Once again, congratulations to these graduates of the class of 2026.
Good morning, faculty, families, friends, and the graduating class of 2026. Today, we are proud to recognize an exceptional student whose dedication, leadership, and service have earned her the honor of Salutatorian for Amos P. Godby High School. Throughout her high school career, she has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to academic excellence, achieving an impressive 3.82 unweighted GPA and a 4.51 weighted GPA while challenging herself through dual enrollment courses. Her drive to learn extended beyond the classroom through her participation in the CNA and phlebotomy program, where she developed valuable skills rooted in compassion and care for others. She also made meaningful contributions to student life at Godby. As co-captain of the Black History Brain Bowl team, she helped lead the team to a third-place finish, showcasing both her knowledge and leadership. In tech theater, she worked behind the scenes to help bring performances to life, demonstrating creativity, teamwork, and dedication. Beyond academics and extracurricular activities, she has given generously to her community, completing 112 hours of community service and exemplifying the spirit of service and leadership. Please join me in welcoming Amos P. Godby High School Salutatorian, Amy Trent.
Okay, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but I understand that we all have places to be and things to do, so I'll get started. Greetings. My name is Amy Drin, and I'm the class of 2026 Salutatorian. I would like to express my gratitude to the friends and family that are here today to watch my peers and I walk across this stage, signifying the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. I would like to thank the administrators, teachers, and staff of Amos P. Godby that made today possible. Shout out to you, Mr. Stimley, you're a real one. I would like to shout out the teachers that have taught me throughout my 4 years. Mr. Fernandez, Mr. McGee, Mr. Fearson, Ms. Green, Ms. Young, Ms. Frisbee, Ms. Birch, Ms. Whitehead, Ms. Melissavic, Ms. Majak, Ms. Clayton, Ms. Patel, and Ms. Lundgren. I would like to give a special shout out to Ms. Young, Ms. Green, and Ms. Frisbee for helping me with my speech. It wouldn't have sounded as nearly refined or polished without your guys' help. I would like to thank Ms. Young for teaching me that I should always hold myself to a higher standard. To Ms. Green, who taught me the power of organized written word. I still hate writing essays though. And to Ms. Frisbee for teaching me the importance of a question. And to Mama, who crossed an entire ocean to live in a foreign land for your only child. These words are for you. Con muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến mẹ vì đã đi một con đường rất xa, vì đã hy sinh bấy nhiêu điều để con có được cơ hội về một tương lai khác biệt hơn. Một tương lai mà mẹ tin rằng sẽ tốt đẹp hơn cuộc đời của mẹ. Con chưa bao giờ tưởng tượng được rằng mình sẽ đứng đây trên sân khấu này trước một đám đông lớn như thế này để nói những lời này cho mẹ nghe. Con hy vọng mẹ thứ hỏi với con. Trên thế giới này không có ai mà con yêu thương nhiều hơn mẹ cả. Throughout my time here, there were intense moments of doubt and procrastination. I will admit I have been guilty of submitting assignments at 11:51 p.m., a mere 8 minutes away from the 11:59 p.m. deadline. But one person has always held me accountable, who was there through all the vicissitudes of life. Taryn F.A. Williams, I'm talking about you. Clap it up for my best friend, y'all. There is not a day that passes by that I do not think about how grateful I am to have met you in this lifetime. To your family, shout out to you, Miss Rosa. Your potato salad is amazing. Terry, you were always there when I needed someone to vent to, be it about, in my personal opinion, inadequate college professors, the studying for the Brain Bowl, the phlebotomy program, theater, or a multitude of other things. You were there. You held me accountable when I didn't want to hold myself accountable. I like to think that I did the same for you. Of course, success was few and far in between, but that's not the point. The point is that in those small moments where you urged me to do better or vice versa, we taught each other something that we'll have to carry into college. There won't be people to hold our hands. There won't be people to remind us of when an assignment is done or due. There's certainly a lot more freedom. Where we once had a set schedule, now we make our own. One of my professors told me that one of the many purposes of college was to teach critical thinking. Yes, you are there to get a degree, but whilst doing so, you are supposed to be questioning. To not take things at face value, to not think that whatever an authoritative figure says automatically makes it right. We have a responsibility to our own education, more so once we are allowed to choose what we learn. Some of us will be the first to graduate in our families. Some of us will be continuing a legacy. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't change the fact that we are accountable for our own actions. For some of us, higher education will not be the goal, and that is fine. Perhaps one of you sitting here today will be a truck driver, delivering supplies across state lines. Maybe we have a fellow astronaut in our midst, a mechanic, a teacher. I hope we all walk away from here today knowing that this is one accomplishment out of many to come. It may not seem like much, but it is. So give a round of applause to yourselves. I cannot stand before you all today and say confidently that I know what the future will be like, because I simply don't. I don't know if things will get worse or if there will be a light at the end of the tunnel. I only know that the world doesn't stop moving just because your life has been affected. So my final piece of advice for you all is this. Your mind is not for rent by God or the government. Thank you.
It's a wonderful speech. I am honored to introduce Armani Jackson as the 2025-2026 Valedictorian of Amos P. Godby High School. Armani is a well-rounded student who embodies an impressive breadth of knowledge and character. She has demonstrated a strong dedication to her family, academics, work ethics. She excels in everything she does and is graduating from Godby with a 4.67 cumulative weighted GPA. Armani has already earned her AA degree from Tallahassee State College. After graduation from Godby High School, which is widely regarded as the best high school in the state, Armani will attend Florida A&M University. She will be pursuing a nursing degree, and she aspires to be a pediatrician. Mr. Cole, principal of Godby High School, describes Armani as a cerebral person armed with a tenacious work ethic. She is well-rounded and embodies an impressive breadth of knowledge and a deep sense of character. Armani has demonstrated a strong dedication to her academics. Ms. Birch, Godby's CNA phlebotomy instructor, says that Armani set the standard of excellence that will leave a lasting mark on the program at Godby High School. Your success reminds everyone that determination, integrity, hard work still matters. You have proven that leadership is not about standing above others, but about encouraging others to rise as you rise. As you step into the next chapter, remember that your education has given you more than knowledge. It has given you the ability to make a difference. Your future is incredibly bright, and we cannot wait to see where your gifts, determination, heart will take you next. Congratulations from Ms. Birch. Armani consistently demands the best from herself. She is a person of impeccable character whose future is limited. When discussing the valedictorian, it's always essential to discuss her secret sauce. How did she succeed? What did she do? We all want to know because we want to apply her strategy to our own lives to bring that level of success to us. When I interviewed Amani's mother, Ms. Shaw, she didn't give me many details. She stated, Mr. Gallen, she just got it. I was not sure if mother knew what I was asking, so I had to ask the genius herself. Armani's reply was, Mr. Gallen, I never really studied like that. It turns out that Amani has a gift. In education, we call her gift an advanced auditory learner. The type of learner who retains information without writing anything down or studying. Her brain is like a top secret military supercomputer. So she would just show up for class and turn on that supercomputer brain and pave her way to greatness. Armani's secret sauce is that she used her gift to attain her success. I'm gonna say that again. She used her gift to attain her success. I am delighted to present to you the genius, Armani Jackson, Godby High School's 2025-2026 valedictorian.
Good morning, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the reason why we are all gathered here today for MSP Godby High School graduating class of 2026. It's still surreal being here right now because it seems as if it was just yesterday when we started counting down the days until graduation. At the beginning, these 4 years felt so long and graduation seemed to be miles away, but now our time in high school has actually come to an end. I don't think anything could have truly prepared us for how quickly this day would come, and now we're expected to have it all figured out, yet many of us sit here today wondering what comes next. But regardless of where life leads us after this, I want to congratulate all of us for persevering and making it this far, because now we can finally say that we made it. Today is a momentous occasion, not only to celebrate all of the hard work that we've put in, but to reflect on how far we've come and go forward, because only greater things lie ahead of us. However, in order to appreciate the present, we must acknowledge the work it took to get here. High school has been a journey filled with early mornings when we thought about just rolling over and going back to sleep, tests and quizzes that we forgot to study for, and the classic phrase that we repeated to ourselves almost every week, just have to make it to Friday. In between all of those moments, we were continuously growing into the people that we are today. We first walked Godby's halls as nervous freshmen who barely knew where anything was, but now those awkward moments have come to mean so much more to us. Strangers became close friends, and our ordinary days turned into memories that we come to miss deeply one day. Before we realized it, everything started becoming our last first day, our last homecoming, and our last time sitting in classes together. Sometimes we never realize the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Those memories may define our high school experience, but so do the challenges that we overcame along the way. Although I have accomplished many things during my time here, like earning my associate's degree or getting both my CNA and phlebotomy certifications, I won't stand here and pretend that I was perfect or didn't face any challenges. Some of you may be able to relate, but I will admit that I am a chronic procrastinator and I did in fact procrastinate this speech as well. At this point though, I think procrastination has become part of the high school experience. But in a way, I think that's part of what high school has taught us. Nobody has everything figured out. We've all made mistakes, learned lessons the hard way, and somehow still found a way to keep pushing forward. Along the way, we also learned that life doesn't pause for school. There were times where we wanted to just forget about our responsibilities at school and simply enjoy our time with our friends or family, but those moments taught us the importance of balance, perseverance, and appreciating the people around us. Juggling school, work, and life isn't always easy, and this is why it's so important to have people that you can depend on. And that brings me to my next point. None of us made it here alone. I want to first thank my family for their constant support throughout this journey. Shout out to both my mom and dad. I love you both more than you could truly realize. I know that there were times when I was difficult, but you've always been there for me. My mom was the one who convinced me to join the nursing program in the first place, and I don't know where I would be without her. My dad was the one who helped me realize that the healthcare field was something that I wanted to go into. I also want to thank my friends who I've met throughout my time in school, specifically Tariana Harris, who has been my friend since 4th grade and my best friend since 7th. Thank you for making these past 10 years some of the most memorable years of my life. We've went through our own sets of ups and downs these many years, but you've been by my side this whole time. So I really hope you realize how much you truly mean to me. I also want to thank her family for showing me the same love and treating me as one of their own. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank our teachers and staff for not only guiding us and challenging us to grow stronger, but for believing in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you, Ms. Green, for helping me with my speech. I truly appreciate everything that you've done for me. Thank you, Ms. Milicevic, for being a constant presence throughout my 4 years at Godby. I love you, and I'm gonna miss you so, so much. And one last thing, thank you to all of the teachers who have ever taught me. You've helped me become the person who I am today. So as we stand here today in our caps and gowns, I want everyone to know that this next chapter of our lives that we are transitioning into doesn't need to be feared, as this is our opportunity to build ourselves up even further. I wish all of us nothing but success in these new beginnings, whether you're going to college, trade school, joining the military, or taking a gap year to discover what's right for you. I want to leave you with one of my favorite quotes. Many say that one shot isn't enough to fulfill this life, but I've learned that one shot is all you need as long as you have the right people around you. Congratulations again, class of 2026. Thank you.
Will those graduates who are in the band now go join them in the rear?
Who's blowing that bull? Help. Help. Can somebody have this? Can. Sacred Heart!
It is now time for what you have all been waiting for, the awarding of diplomas. Before we begin, I would like to ask each of you in the audience to remember that although this is surely a time to celebrate, it is also a dignified ceremony. Each and every student deserves, graduate, deserves an opportunity to have the respect and acknowledgement of their accomplishment as well. Certainly, we encourage you to cheer for your graduate, but please be mindful that another student who is right behind them deserves that moment also. Mr. Superintendent, school board members, members of our Godby team, not my team, but our Godby team, please join me at the front of the stage to award our graduates.
Armani Nyaja Jackson. Amy Jin. Victoria Nicole Butler. Keonti Jalea Thompson. Sarah Elizabeth Abukasi. Anaya Jael Lewis. Michaela Sincere Kelsey. Jamari Sanir Davis. David Alexis Vega. Katia Abigail Gonzalez Alba. Demontarius Lawan Albert. Zion Amin. Kamarian Keontrez Anthony. Julissa Arroyo Cervantes. Nevaeh Ebony Potts. Eric Isaac Avila Vasquez. Jordan Amari Baker. Javion Marquise Baptiste. Oh, Javon Marquise Baptiste. Raiden Alexander Barnes. Mackenzie Barrios Nicholas. Keith Rashawn Omar Belford II. Shakaya Nazori Bentley. Christopher Sampson Varian. Ayana Sanai Billups. Ayana Sanai Billups. Sanay Billups. Jakari DeMontez Boone. Marley Dwayne Boyd. Caden Marquez Bradwell. Shakaya Kalicia Brascombe. Jaden James Brown. Michaela Shakaya Alicia Brown. Neve Saraya Brown. Raina Nicole Brown. Taraya Nevea Brown. Ju Giovanni Bruce. Alicia Rosemary Bryant. Quentin Xavier Bryant. Damaris LaShawn Bunyan. Billy Joe Burks Jr. Kavion Jarrell Burns. Avriana Tamaya Bush. Jeremiah Malachi Bush. Marquaven Jaquez Bush. Jaquez Anthony Campbell. Ebony Sierra Carpenter. Blaze Deshaun Omar Carroll. Katie Adamaris Castaneda Rivera. Darrell Tony Caesar. Terrell Antonio Caesar. Josue Daniel Sedano Jr. Victoria Ray Seha. Christopher Thomas Cheney. Kanijah Alexis Unique Clayton. Caden Janaya Colbert. Zuri Kimaria Cole. Asia Zuri Colston. Micah Allen Court. Lionel Cornelius III. Logan Nicole Cornelius. Destiny LaShawn Cox. Wyatt Keith Culverson. Brendan Anthony Daniels. Vontasia Karaya Davenport. Azaria Gabrielle Davis. Delano Calvin Rose Davis. Mario Antron Davis. Valesia Sky Davis. Zuriel Michaela Davis. Kyra Armani DeBron. Kamaya Laquelle Dennis. Kira Renee Derrick. Ladanian Samarion Downs. Skyla Lynn Duberso.
Damian Lee Eisler. Abani Nayo Amani F. Imani F. Abani, yes. Abani Nayo Amani F. Anila Nishay Irvin. Wendy Bird Joselina Steves Cruz. Tia Michelle Pfeiffer. Jordan Christopher Fleming. Atwell Earl Garvey. Byron Rashid Gibson. Tyerica Monet Gilliard. Braylon Alexander Green. Kayla Christine Green. Kennedy Amigo Green. Danny Guerrero Marcial. David Lee Hadlock. Jarrell Devonte Hall. Raquel Latoya Hall. Omega Alonzo Forbes II. Ayana Chanicia Foreman. Shire Malaya Franklin. Levante Jamar Freeman. David Garcia. Maria Jose Garcia Abla. William Garcia Rivas. Patrick Gregory Garland. Aubrey Denise Garrison. Tania Dasani Gaston. Kahari Deshaun Hill. Jalea Deanne Holy. Vertez Daiwan House III. Krisherica Georgette Howard. Amarty Angel Howell. Desire Shanice Hudson. Nakai Amir Hudson. Nakai Amir Hudson. Erica Ellen Humphreys. Alan Dale Ingram. Michaela Danae Hamilton. Azion Shania Harris. Jalen Amir Harris. Tyriana Nicole Harris. Carmen Elaine Harrison. Christian Dionysus Hawkins. Colby Amir Javon Hurd Hillsman. Amaru Shakur Henry. London Taylor Henry. Alexander William Hernandez. Emily Brianna Heiler. Rico LaShawn Jackson. Camila Abigail Halamo. Halcyon Irvin Jean. Salai. Talis Salai Jean. Aaron Gabriel Jefferson II. Jaden Dion Jefferson. Antirius Deshawn Jurger. Jazavion Kamari Jurger. Bryce Davil Johnson Jr. Fernaya Alay Johnson. Denila Patrice Johnson. Cassidy Corinne Johnson. Katie Rihanna Johnson. Maddox Maurice Johnson. Malia Sanaya Johnson. Keelani Saray Johnson. Roboam Jolimo. Alira Quinavia Jones. Mackenzie Johnay Jones. Robert Jones Jr. Trinity Sylvia Jones. Zaya Madison Jones. Jayana Imani Joseph. Jada Michelle Kelly. Taisha LaShonda Kelly. Sadaf Kudiar. Tizarion Kirkland. Pedro de Barrena Jr. Travis Lanier. Angela Anise Lara. Kason James Long. Brianna Charisse Lewis. Takayla Lifford. Juan Elias Maldonado Mendoza. Janaya Mango. Jalen Marie Martin. Coran Jaquez Martin. Diego Alejandro Martin Perez. Christopher Francisco Martinez Barbosa. Rosie Melanie Martinez Blas. Bridget Bailey Maskey Antonio. Todrick Damon Mathis. Samaria Nasaya McBride. Demetrius Fakir McCarthan. Anaya Lakeldra McCaskill. Jaden Jamarl McCray. Jakari Tyrell McKenzie. Jayla Marie McMillan. Akibrin Jamarin McNeil. Jeremiah Amari Medine. Jamichael Antonio Miller. Zachary Austin Milligan. Adriana Janaya Mitchell. Mariah Cherie Moore. Christina Nicole Morris. Malachi Malik Mosley. Zykeria Razaya Murphy. Tylen Murray. Menija Princess Myrick. Jakaya Talia Norton. Cheryl Andrea Ocampo Carbajal. Cameron Amir Oliver. Paige Talia Oliver. Anthony Jose Orozco Gonzalez. Christian Eduardo Palacios Mendoza. Tony Sharon Palmer. Chantel Nicole Parker. Isaiah Christian Parker. Ray Antonio Patterson. Jamarcus Payne. Lyric Elise Payne. Jessica Alexandra Peñate Rodriguez. Braylon Nicholas Pittman. Zaria Simone Porter. Mary Mercedes Powell.
Alexa Ramirez Artica. Edwin Ramirez Mateo. Gabriel Michael Reams. Blake Michael Rabine. Isabella Michelle Reyes Dover. Jalen Marie Rice. Brian Richard. Desire Delory Richardson Abercrombie. Jordan Mackenzie Perez Johnson. Takara Deanna Perryman. Paradise Janae Powell. Amorie Malaya Emiria Roberts. Rihanna Marie Robinette. Alexander Nicholas Rodriguez. Zurimar Rodriguez. Zurimar Rodriguez. Juan Diego Rodriguez Tolentino. Amarian Sequoy Rogers. Sanai Lenice Rogers. Trenton Nathaniel Rogers. Jaden Joshua Hosea Roll. Zaria Arlesia Rollins. Janelle Bianca Salazar. Kareem Sanchez. Ariana Nicole Shepard. Shelby Diane Simino. Nathaniel Antonio Singleton. Amaya Destiny Smith. Isaiah Kanaz Smith. Jaden Mitchell Smith. Marie Lynette Sneed. Jaden Staden. Harry Trey Stenson, Jr. Orinthius Lothario Stevens, Jr. Toshman Dominique Stevens. Darius Kyle Stewart. Nicole Grace Stringer. Quintel Messiah Strong. Akira Jashandra Taylor. Melody Ann Taylor. Jordan Corinne Thomas. Seven Thomas. Alex Brajon Thompson. Malachi Kijarian Thompson. Sincere Tayshawn Thompson. Zyla Omaria Tibbs. Julie Marie Torres de Jesus. Ashayla Renee Towles. Cameron Terrell Tucker. Kylia Deandra Tynes. Amber Grace Van Tassel. Alondra Vasquez Gonzalez. Tylen Lavelle Vickers. Chris Votasic. Amaya Leanne Walker. Azaria Brianna Walker. Paris Kimora Walston. Chloe Nicole Warren. Dresden Sol Warren. Jaris Reed Washington. Nyla Diamond Washington. Tanaya Denise Washington. Daron Tarice Watson. Kizaria Arne Watson. Ronajay Jamel Wiley. Thaddeus Antonio Wilkerson, Jr. Leighton Andrew Williams. Terriana Faye Williams.
Crystal Noria Wilson. Zykara Talia Wilson. Jamari Malik Wimberly. Kamani Amari Young. Angel Francisco Diaz. Marley Denise Curley Evans. Orion Matthew Farrell. Javaris Terrell Lewis. Emma Riley Newman. Briani Lucero Romero Perez. Joseph Dylan Ricardo. Jeremy Terrence Key.
Class of 2026, please rise for the singing of our alma mater. We are going to sing the alma mater. Awkward pause. Okay, no alma mater. At this time, we're going to bypass the singing of the alma mater, and we are going to do a declaration of graduates, which is our final thing to do this evening, or this morning, excuse me. Mr. Superintendent, members of the school board, faculty and staff, parents, friends, and family, I hereby declare the individuals before us as official graduates of Amos P. Godby High School. By the power invested into me by the state of Florida, I consider you guys graduated. Congratulations. You may turn your tassel. You may turn your tassel. We will now do the recessional.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band. I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota. And the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up. Still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older. Couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would have gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
County schools, so turn your tassels when we tell you to. Just make sure.